Daddy 1992 sent me this loading machine here, and I just now finally got around to getting everything I need to do it. And I'm by no means an expert, so don't nobody think that they're going to learn nothing from me, because you won't. Because I'm still learning myself, and I don't need to do too many of these things anyhow, because I don't hardly do no shooting. But anyway, we're going to see what we can do here. Put that little gizmo on here. Put this in here, and that's what takes out your primer. It's supposed to size that. Well, it stayed in there, and then that's all right, because we took the primer out, as you can see. And we get another primer here. I don't know, it's like this is not really, I'm sure it's not the way you're supposed to do it, but come on. You can put the primer here like this here. Get in there. Get on there, and then put it here. And then put it like, well, put it like this, and then come down here, because this has got to knock that sizing gizmo off of there, which it did. I got your primer there just right. Let me put this thing in here. I'm going to put this down, and you can move your powder back over, and that puts some powder in here. I'm sure you cannot see that with the lighting the way it is, but hang on, there we go. Well, I don't think I'll hear that. So much for that malarkey. It's all a bunch of malarkey in the first place, a big old spam deal. I wish they wouldn't be doing that, but whatever. Whatever makes them happy, I guess. Anyway, what did I do that? Okay, the powder's in there. And we put one of these wads in here. Like I say, I don't know. They always like one like you got to have just a certain wad, a certain primer, and a certain everything else. Well, I don't really know if that's exactly right. Now, because I loaded up 3 of these a while ago, and I took them down to the range, and I shot them in my 101-year-old Model 12, and it didn't blow anything up. It did kick, but of course shotguns do. I'm going to try to get 12 of these in here. Let's see what that is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll give you 2 more. Get 2 more pills out of here. I'll get a couple of small ones. These are reasonably small here. Boop, boop. Okay. There's that. Let's see how I'm setting in there about right. That looked pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, we'll start that on here. And they say you're supposed to put that little groove to the front. I think this is an 8. 8, what do you call it? Crimp thing. Alright, put it down here. There's that. Got it started now. I'll put it over here and see if we can finito. Alright. Now, quite honestly, to me, that looks pretty good. Crimps in there good. It's not all bulged out here or nothing. Like I said, I'll use 17 grains of that accurate Nitro 100 NF. And these are on me. These are Remingtons, because I couldn't find any place guy give me these. I don't know how they are. Damn, gotta change my brands, I guess. But anyway, listen now. Let me get a hit of this stuff here. There we go. Now, by the way, it's cough syrup, not booze. So, then these, as you can see, some of this buckshot is not exactly what I call perfect. Not exactly, it's not very dull. But like I said, I don't shoot very much anyhow, and I don't think we're overloaded by any means. And so, just for what I do, and I don't shoot much. I think I hurt my shoulder already a while ago just doing that. Just for the 3 shots, but I'm a wimp anymore. And the older I get, the wimpier I am. But anyway, that's all there is to that, and maybe I want to show Big Daddy that his gift didn't go unused. So, like I said, do not do it the way I did it, because there's a lot of different videos on there that show the more precise way, and this is my first time trying this. And I know that I've used a mech before years ago, but in one respect, it's almost easier. This is just the loadall first, and it don't have the fancies. The other one's got the door. You take the primers out, and it's got a little better holder over here, but for no more than I use it for. That's great. And you know, my grandpa and my mom, they used to sit there by the lantern, and she would stamp out them wads out of they had a wad cutter, which was actually just a hole punch. So they'd stamp out them little cardboard things, and her and grandpa would sit there and load up their shells, because that's what they relied on their shotgun a lot because of their food, you know. And they didn't have no fancy thing like this. It was all just probably a hammer and a block of wood, and that's about it. And it worked. So I'm not going to get too concerned because I don't think I got it overloaded by any means. This has got them little bushings in here. And everything I can understand, that's the right side bushing. So I think we're going to be all right. Enough of this rambling. I don't like videos where people just ramble, and don't show nothing. All right. Take care, and thanks for watching.